In boys volleyball, Parkland returns from the Bobcat Invitational, ready to make some noise in the Lehigh Valley Conference. But last night, they found themselves playing a game of chase with Northampton as the K-Kids took them to 4 sets. Leah Kosi has more.
After falling in the first set 26-24, Parkland finds themselves behind Northampton again in the second as Austin Cooper gets the ace for an 8-6 K-Kids lead. A few plays later, with the game tied at 14, Parkland responds. Matthew Kisser on the kill, then Tyler Pfeiffer is next, making it 19-16 Trojans. Pfeiffer comes back for more. This time it's the game winner as Parkland takes the second set 25-21. Third set, Pfeiffer continues to do damage, keeping the Trojans up by 4. But don't count Northampton out just yet. They go on a 6-2 run behind Dave Catano to tie the game at 13. And then later, Kendrick Shell pitches in, putting the K-Kids up 19-17. But once again, Parkland has an answer, and this time it's Kyle Stout, who not only gets the lead back for the Trojans, he also scores the final kill for the win, 25-21. Fourth set, Parkland comes out strong with a 9-4 lead, but Northampton's Tyler Hess closes the gap within 2 points. But Stout is too hard to keep down, scoring 10 kills on the night, while Hillman finishes with 8 kills, 3 aces, and 23 assists. Parkland holds on for the win 25-17, defeating Northampton 3-1.
We started off slow, obviously, the first game we lost, but after that we rebounded pretty well. And I didn't play the first 2, and I came in the last 2, and I thought I did pretty well. And the team did great. The passing was great in the third and fourth games.
It really doesn't matter to me how many numbers it is. It was really nice to be resilient and come out and play against a really good Northampton team. And I really expect them to go up and win a lot of games because they're a good team, and they gave us all we could handle today.
Did you expect this one to be a battle?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We always knew that Northampton is a tough team to play, and we come in here. We always have great games against each other, and it's always a good game, and I wasn't surprised at all, actually, so that was good.
It's sort of what I was expecting. So seeing the results from last week when they beat Whitehall in 4, it's not a surprise to me. And, even the team that they had last year was the same as this team. So they dig 1,000 balls, and they frustrate you, and they touch everything. And that earns them a lot of points and takes points away from us that our guys get frustrated with then. And they snowball into 2 or 3 points more for Northampton. So credit to them. They played fantastic defense, but it wasn't a surprise. I mean, we had a sneak preview last year, so it's just what we were expecting.
Parkland will return to action Thursday with Whitehall at 7 o'clock, their first of 4 straight games at home.
It's just going to be another battle. I mean, every year for the last 3 or 4 years we play Whitehall is a battle, and whether it be on our court or their court, it doesn't really matter much. So it'd be nice to get in our home gym and not have to get in a bus and ride over. But when it comes down to it, it's which team shows up to play the most, and I know that they're going to want to, so we have to do the same.
I always like to think that we have the advantage, but at the same time, we don't expect anything to be free, and we're going to work for everything we have to get.
Whitehall is always, every sport, it's always a fun competition because it's kind of a rivalry. We're close, it's real close. I'm a big basketball guy too. We lost 1 game to them this year. We'll try not to do that this year, obviously, and I think we can win.
In Northampton, Leah Kosi, 2 Sports.
So while it's still early in the season, Parkland looks like one of the teams to beat in the LVC. That's
yeah, and I know there's no moral victories, but for Northampton, a team that has struggled in the past in LVC volleyball, winning a game against Parkland and playing this competitive, they've already beaten Whitehall this season, so that was a pretty good effort for those guys. And Northampton, by the way, has Nazareth tomorrow night in LVC volleyball. So tennis comes your way next.